This week's episode of Superman Lois was huge. Clark told Lana that he is the Man of Steel, he is Superman. The Bizarro world version of Jonathan came to this earth and caused chaos. Let's review it and break it all down. What's going on, Superman Lois fans? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Viking. Make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for a brand new video every single day. This week's episode indeed was huge. A dramatic ending to this episode where Clark told Lana that he is Superman. This is my review, breakdown and discussion for Superman and Lois Season 2, Episode 11. This review comes from tvline.com. We will go through it. We will talk about what we liked and didn't like about the episode. And you guys, as always, get into the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Let's get into it. Tuesday's episode of Superman Lois ended with the dramatic reveal that viewers have been anticipating since day one. Clark's bestie, Lana Lang Cushing, is finally in on his little secret. Clark's decision to reveal himself, one that had the full support of his family, came after Lana Rowe arrived through the portal in Smallville. Even though John, Henry and Natalie were able to send her back to Bizarro World, Clark knows that she won't stop trying to merge with Lana, putting her in danger. And the long-awaited reveal was certainly given its due. From the sweeping music to the dramatic cinematography, it was a moment. Clark making ice crystals in the trees overhead was also a nice touch. 10 out of 10, definitely. When TV Line spoke with the actress that plays Lana Lang earlier this year, she agreed that Lana learning Clark's secret seemed inevitable, adding that it would feel like a betrayal because this is her oldest and closest friend. But the actress also acknowledged that it would fill in some very important blanks for her character, who might think, gee, that makes sense after all the weird shit that's happened over the course of our lifetime. But how will Lana handle this revelation? Unfortunately, we'll have to wait until Superman Lois returns in a few weeks to find out. Also worth discussing in this episode was the Jordan letter. Since text messages weren't getting him anywhere, Jordan took Lois's advice, writing down his thoughts about Sarah with pen and paper. It's a shame she didn't want to read it too, considering it contained a whole ass confession about his big family secret. Maybe one member of the Cushing family having their mind blown is enough for 1 week. With all the infighting, especially between Jonathan and Clark, the Kent farm is beginning to feel like a house divided, even if Jordan suggests that they were never that close to begin with. The fighting feels a little too similar to the tensions we witnessed between Jor-El and his father in Bizarro World, raising additional concerns about Jonathan's own moral compass moving forward. This is neither here nor there, but Lana casually asking Superman if he wanted to come inside was a baller move. I'm trying not to ship them, but they're making it very difficult. Look, this episode was very interesting, especially the ending. And I actually got a little bit emotional myself because it was amazing. It's kind of like, okay, we all watch comic book movie shows, we all watch movies, we're amazed by these superheroes and super villains and the visual effects and stuff like that. But seeing Clark in his ordinary clothes, admitting he was Superman to Lana, and then just kind of flying, floating in the air, was amazing. I was in awe of that moment. And that moment right there is Superman. It felt like a real superhero. And that's what Superman should feel like. Superman can do anything, and he is hope. He is the symbol of hope. That's what the S means. But that shot right there was beautiful. It got me emotional, and I loved it so much. I really, really did. That's what kind of separates Superman from other superheroes in Marvel and DC. It's that it's amazing watching this character, this Superman, just be Superman. And yes, of course, we get blown away by visual effects and by Marvel and DC, but there's something special about Superman, and that's something that hasn't happened too often on the small screen or the big screen in terms of Superman. Man of Steel had it, of course, Batman v Superman, and I would say that Superman and Lois has been the closest to that in the last few years. And I love Iron Man, Captain America, Batman, but seeing Tyler Hoechlin as Superman in that moment, just floating in the air, was pretty special. I thought it was amazing, and I actually got a bit emotional. It felt like it was a real thing I was witnessing, and that's really cool. And the episode, of course, was interesting enough because the Bizarro World version of Jonathan came to this world, and he was causing havoc. He wanted to merge with it herself. Jordan had to step in and defend his brother. Then Superman came to the rescue as well. And look, Superman's getting his ass beat. The villains are winning. Ollie Alston's winning. The Bizarro World version of Lana is winning to a degree. Also, Jonathan the same. So, Superman and Jordan and Jonathan and Lois are very much up against it right now, along with John Henry and Natalie. And of course, you would suspect for them to get out of this season okay, but it's not looking too good for them right now. And considering Bizarro World Superman died, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how we go with these last few episodes, because Ali Alston is merging with herself. She's very powerful right now. Lana Rowe wants to do it. Jonathan wants to do it. And who will succeed? Who else will succeed? And Superman was beat down in this episode. It was a cool trap by the Bizarro World version of Jonathan. The kryptonite was merged in Superman. Lana had to take it out. Superman came to the rescue then to stop the Bizarro World, Jonathan and Jordan falling from the sky. And and it was cool to see Jordan at the start of the episode kind of get beat by Bizarro Jonathan. And then at the end of the episode, he's able to take him out himself. And this is a really good progression of the character of Jordan, who is getting more powerful. He is getting more like his dad. But as always, as a teenager, he is a lot more emotional. And that may be a bad thing in the future, because I wouldn't be surprised if Jonathan, was the one who actually got powers in the end and was a better version of Superman than Jordan. Because Jordan, he's very on edge at times, and he is a character that can let his emotions get the better of him. So I wouldn't be surprised in 10 years from now, Jordan would be an evil Superman, and Jonathan would be a good Superman. Those two brothers fighting each other, that would be something that would be very interesting to see. But I thought this episode was pretty good, and as I said, probably the ending was very dramatic. It was a big reveal, and it got me emotional. It really did. Just seeing Superman float like that, and it was just, I was in awe of it. Maybe you guys feel different, but I just love that scene so much. The cinematography, the score, him floating. Just, I would say that's a perfect comic book, movie, TV scene. Definitely already one of my favorite of all time. But the episode was entertaining all around. You got the stuff with Sarah and Jordan, which at times can be very cheesy and not interesting at all. But he was going to reveal that he is Superman's son. He has Kryptonian powers, but then his dad gets ahead of him and does it. So there might be some jealousy there from, Jordan as the episodes go on. It's like, why can you tell Lana, but I can't tell Sarah? Something like that. And it's going to be interesting to see how Lana deals with this as well. Is she taking it with open arms, or is she kind of going to rebel against it as well? And it will make sense for a lot of weird things that's happened in her life in Smallville when Clark has been around, because he has been Superman. But guys, that's my thoughts, my review, the discussion for Superman Lois Season 2, Episode 11. What's your thoughts about this episode? Did you like it as much as me? And what did you think of the dramatic reveal at the end? I loved it, but what did you think? Guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, come follow me on all the social medias, and I will see you in the next video. And it's sad to hear that Superman Lois yet again is going on another break. Pretty sad. But guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.